So hey there guys, episode 3 of Parasyte was just watched by me. I cannot speak today because the goddamn cliffhanger almost stopped my heart. So the reaction, oh what's that? So the reaction is in the description, go watch it and go back here if you want to listen to the discussion. And the discussion starts right now. And my fucking god. So we start with the woman with that interesting parasite. I mean, we're gonna call her, but we know that she's a parasite. But anyways, just to not mess stuff up and to not complicate everything, she confronted the man that was doing not the right thing and yeah, touching other women or her. I kind of missed that, but that doesn't exactly. Oh, that's a nice, interesting girls. So she punches the man out of the train and exits out of the train as well. She's a badass woman, and she was the one from the ending of the previous episode, and they actually made a woohoo there, and she actually got pregnant with a child. I mean, this is not surprising for me because they have normal human bodies, and what else do you expect it to what? I don't know how. She kind of said that they can't reproduce or what? How is that possible? If they can't reproduce, then that means they're being made. Can she be sure that they can't reproduce? This is actually pretty interesting moment. This whole thing of them being able or not being able to reproduce. They are being born without knowing who they are. Their main mission is to take a host, and it's better to be a human. Um, they take him, and after that, they act differently. Some start feeding like crazy, and being not that interested in the society they're living in they're not interested in mixing with this society, hiding in it. This is a not smart approach. They're eating, they're leaving bodies, and this idiot just entered the goddamn school and attacked a camera, attacked people. They saw his head doing the weird thingy thongy. There was a lot of witnesses. So after this incident, definitely a lot of. I mean, definitely this information is gonna be addressed. So it's not like stupid murderers. It's actual some weird creatures killing people who look like human beings. And so I started saying that some of the parasites they decide to live this like wildlife without actually using their intelligence that much. But others, like our guy Miggy, who studies, who learns, who is actually really really smart and kind of manipulative, but still he's like kind of nice guy. But a nice guy you should watch out. Uh, and and this woman that I forgot how her name was, that parasite woman, she's extremely intelligent as well, and she's interested in. What are you meowing about? Meow what? Meow what? Meow. Meow. Meow meow. What? Do you want something? You have food, you have water. You want me to jump like an idiot? I was saying things, and I forget to. So that woman is smart. She is like Miggy. She's interested in the biology. of the parasite, of their origins, of how this works. No, man, are you crazy? What's up? They tried mating for what? For science, I suppose. And she confronted the man, Shinichi, and she understands that that he's interesting, and he is actually interesting. And as Migi said, she was smart enough to understand. So she took a host. The woman she killed was a teacher, and the parasite understood that, you know, and he decided to go with that alibi, in her life. Like, okay, I'm a teacher now, so that this way, this is not suspicious. They're mixing with what? They're looking at me like, Um, so you get the idea, Some parasites are weirdly stupid, others are like extremely smart, and they're like just like people. They have interest in that, they don't have interest in that. And this woman, teacher woman, is dangerous and very curious, though. You know, Marcos, he's a crazy motherfucker. Yeah, but I'm going ahead of myself. So a lot of people are dying. Shinichi not feeding well for some reason. Then we see our girl Murano, and yeah, there was like a man walking like an idiot. And then yeah, then Migi feels that what? School being attacked. A school. Someone is at school. A parasite is at school. And goddamn, whole fucking school in the physical culture class. I don't know what's it called, like sport class. Every goddamn student, every teacher is here just to greet a new teacher. I mean, I know about other countries, but in my countries it does not happen like that. Teacher entered in the class and like, hello, I'm your new teacher. Okay, but here it was like a new emperor entered the throne. It's like super official. Oh, and yeah, and this Mr. Whatever, who's been hospitalized after a traffic accident. Motherfucker, if this is the guy on a Asda, I'm telling you, I hope he dies after this traffic accident. What was? Ohayo gozaimasu. Wait, you give me subtitles. One second. Good morning. I'd like to introduce a new math teacher who's subbing in for Mr. Matsuyama. Goddamn Matsuyama. Who's been hospitalized after a traffic accident. I mean, yeah, if it was him, he basically almost just got wrecked basically in like a fucking metal wall. You know, that's how it felt. Like he just got wrecked there. Coming up, Miss Tamiya, and here she goes in the slippers. And she actually looks fine. Sometimes they show him like stupid, like eyes in a different directions, but here she looks like a beautiful middle-aged woman. You know, a very beautiful. My name is Tamiya Ryoko. Mm-hmm. Minasan yoroshiku. I mean yoroshiku, Ryoko-san, but in addition, Mr. Yamamoto will be the new homeroom teacher. Who the fuck is Mr. Yamamoto? With Mrs. Tamiya serving as her assistant. So basically, Mrs. Tamiya, what was her name? Ryoko. Tamiya Ryoko, right? Have to remember that name. I feel like Tamiya Ryoko, yeah, because the woman is no joke. So she kind of gonna be a classroom homeroom teacher in this class, and our girl is in danger. But as I've said, I mean, this woman, she's not stupid. She's not gonna attack at the place where she has her alibi. I don't think she's gonna do that. She's smarter than that. I mean, she can use our girl other way around, to kind of confront Shinichi or something like that. So she can use her, but I don't think she wanna eat her. Don't look Shinichi. And man, that moment, like, don't look Shinichi, and he looks at her, of course, and she looks like a goddamn Medusa Gorgona. Just not enough snakes around her face, but it definitely looks like it. So they see each other. Where's my? What do you want? She like smiles. She's looking at me. A guy says like she's looking at me. No, man, she was not looking at you. It's quite a look. And okay. Boys loves the new teacher. Girls like envy a new teacher. You stretch again. Circles. She will not use humans in her immediate social circles as food. Yes, so the woman is really, really smart, and this type of parasite is much more dangerous than just those stupid walking dummies. You can, I don't know, we never saw anyone actually trying to kill them from humans. I mean, they're super strong. They have inhuman abilities and speed and all that, and they can transform into fucking flying demon dogs and have like blades and shit. But I feel like if you're gonna kill the body, just shoot with a gun, with a sniper rifle, I know, just with something. The parasite is gonna die. So it's not like they're invulnerable. They're very, very uh, bad, badly protected. So yeah, those walking dummies are not dangerous types, but those who you're not able to differentiate from people, those are dangerous. And this woman, she actually is dangerous. And they go in with logarithms and stuff. I actually don't remember that. It was so long ago. I mean, half of a school program, especially mathematics and geometry, it's not needed in your life. But it's kind of needed for your brain to kind of be able to handle those. It kind of trains your brain, so you can handle other equations. That's not mathematical, but you kind of have this way of thinking. So yeah, it develops your way of thinking, and it's good. So she writes, and she so basically she is not like she's just smart. She actually knows, and she teaches mathematics. Not a stupid mathematics where like 2 plus 2 means 4. Like a pretty complicated one. So she confronts the man and tells him like, "Go with me, speak with me." I mean, she's hot as hell. I'm gonna tell you that. She asks to go to speak with the guy, and there's like other girl. Like they have like trio of girls. We have Murano, Tachikawa, and other girl with like skin thingies, like cute ones. Don't What they called in English? Oh, freckles, freckles, freckles. So the girl with freckles also kinda likes Shinichi. I mean, what the hell? What the hell with anime guys being loved by like all of the girls in the world? Can I have like I don't know maybe 10% of girls average anime protagonist have, please? So he enters and she's instantly like, you know who I am. Hello, hello, Mr. Right Arm. I'd like to speak with you, and I'd like you to meet you after school so we can share information. And she actually shared information, quite an interesting one. I'm curious about you. So the woman is a like learner type. I like to exchange information. Mr. Meow. And some guy tries to hit on her, but thank God he didn't do that. And the weird part, girls see Shinichi, going into bus and riding somewhere, and they're like, "Oh, he went into bus. Oh, she was worried about you so much. What's wrong with going into bus, riding in the bus? What? Huh? I don't get it. But anyways, City Hotel. So yeah, they sit here. These two arrive. And our man, Mr. A, is the most morose looking motherfucking parasite I've ever seen. I don't know. It doesn't look good at all. It's like retardedly crazy. And the funny moment was like, psh, psh. The confrontation between arm and head. That was actually funny. What do you think we are? She asks. And well, man eating monsters, he said. And that's basically true. I mean, they are man eating monsters. What else do you need? And then she says, like, you know what, we fucked. And poor Japanese girl were not able to handle that. She, like, dropped on the floor with all the dishes. Poor girl. Um, and so, yeah, she's pregnant with a child. Why did they do that? As I've said, for science? Or what? Are they actually wanna breed children to eat children or something? Because that's basically, that's basically what humans do. We breed animals to eat them. We raise them to eat them, If you're gonna go to, like, I don't know, some outside country, you go in and, like, oh, piggies running and chickens running, oh, so nice, so nice, and you feed, and like the farmer feed them, and there's like such a beautiful sight. But then one night you hear wee wee, piggy being killed, and then that night you eat a pretty tasty kebab with that meat, and you're like, oh damn, that was a good meat. But poor piggy, though. So yeah, I hope they're not gonna do that, but they're able to do that. Just have two parasites, but I mean it's just one kid in 9 months. It's not like it's not enough for them. What's weird to me is that even she asked, uh, "How does Miggy feed?" and he says like, "I'm just eating whatever there is in the body, from the nutritious blood, and whatever this guy eats, I kind of feel I kind of eat that as well." And that's enough for him. He don't need to eat a goddamn human. I mean, there's a little difference that our Miggy's going to sleep from time to time. I don't know if that's connected to him being not able to fully restore his energy. Not to restore, but suspend his energy with eating a lot of meat. That's curious. But for them, these stupid motherfuckers, they can probably eat normal food. Can they try? Did they try? Can he ask her, Miss Tamiya, can you try eating hamburger? It's pretty tasty. And but I mean, yeah, human. I don't know how long can a human body live with only eating raw human meat. You need not just meat. You need other nutrients, in your life, vitamins, like many things. So it's not like only eating meat is good. Only eating vegetables is also bad. You have to have like complex feeding. Shit. What did he say? Nutrients directly from ancient blood, huh? Experience. He did not experience, and no. We have no reproductive fucking word capabilities, and endlessly engage in quasi-cannibalistic activities. Yeah, that's the name, quasi-cannibalistic. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Do such life forms exist anywhere else? Do you count us as a life form or not? I mean, you're both life forms, of course, and as I've said, humans are even worse. Sorry. Humans are even worse than these parasites. I mean, currently, because there's just too much of humans now. And we kinda need a natural predator. I mean, we're our own natural predator, to be honest. Um, so they are a living creatures, and yeah, they can be considered. But what's with you not being able to reproduce? Because living creatures, every living creature in the world differentiates from not living creature with the ability to reproduce. You will not be alive if you're not able to reproduce. I mean, there's like health issues, but we don't consider that. I mean exact like species. So you're not even able to be in a life form if you're not able to reproduce, because this is a part of life that's it's like it's the main part. Basically, you have to be born, you have to give life, you have to die. I mean, it's not like you have to, but you can do that, right? And that's the cycle of life. And since these guys, parasites, cannot reproduce, they cannot be considered a form of life, technically. But I mean, I'm speaking about the real world where there's no parasites, I hope. Right? But we're speaking about a fictional world, so who knows? But like scientifically speaking, they should not be considered as life, because even viruses. I mean, there is some debates between is virus a living thing or not living thing. But in fact, it's something in between. I'm sorry. So it have some attributes of a living thing and other attributes of not living thing, but viruses, there is not like they reproduce, they duplicate. There was one virus, and it infected a cell, and the cell produced dozens and hundreds more viruses, the same clones of this virus. And it explodes with new viruses, and the same goes on and on and on. But at some point, with the UV from the sun, and other influential factors, there can be some mutations in the virus, and at some point one of those millions of same virus bodies mutates and changes, and then heat goes spreading. So yeah, they kind of reproduce, but in a not a way what we expect to be. So just the fact they're reproducing, that's kind of places them not in a not living category. They're kind of have some features uh, of a living stuff. But these parasites, if they cannot reproduce, how can they be considered as a living thing? I mean, of course, you can probably create life, technically, probably, create something that's alive, but it just cannot breathe, because of the reasons. And that's the other thing, because I'm remembering the phrase in the beginning of this anime. I mean, in the end of the first episode, that someone had a thought, something to protect life. Maybe actually, yeah, maybe these parasites are a work of a human being or a work of other intelligent life. Maybe not human beings, maybe other aliens or something, or birds. Birds are evil; they can do everything. Um, So someone created this like kind of like a biological weapon, a natural predator for humans that kind of filters that all. And as a precautious mechanism for them not to take over the world, they were um, they had their reproductive abilities cut from them. So they were kind of created. They do their thing. They die, and that's it. Mission complete. That can be true because this is a real interesting topic of them being not able to reproduce. They should not be called life if they're not able. So yeah, but anyways, I spend more time with this than I should have. If you're sleeping, I'm sorry. So Mr. A was not able to handle that. He goes out with like a face of a maniac. And then Mrs. Tamiya says that she kind of explains that, you know what, I don't want to do that, but I can literally kill all the class. And she sucks the spoon so hard, it's fucking getting, yeah, it's getting messed up. So she kind of gives a hint that don't fuck with me. And as I've said, this woman is dangerous. Impressive. And she actually heard of this woman. Yeah, and then the stuff happens. Fool. Poor girl with the what's it called? With the freckles. She's like, "Is something wrong, Sensei?" And then and Sensei turns on like, "Baka me, you stupid!" And the girl like, "No, I'm stupid." No, it was not you, stupid girl. It was like this stupid A thing who's stupid, who's actually went into school killing. He's not even killing. Is harming people. Is even more stupid than killing them. And and basically the whole thing starts. The whole thing starts. It's an emergency announcement. Yada yada. Run away. Evacuate the building in groups. There's such bad evacuation, people. Terrible, terrible evacuation. I thought. I mean, of course this is anime, but I know that Japan is better with that because they have earthquakes, tsunamis, like giant monsters and stuff. So they have to be fast enough to evacuate actually fast. But this doesn't look like a good evacuation. And people laughing, like CG gays are laughing while this creature is going. And Miki proposed like, okay, let's fight this thing you know, with like surrounded with schoolgirls around. He's gonna kill few, but at least we're gonna survive. I mean, that's classic Miggy, I'd say. But no, we're not gonna go with that. And it's good that I like that Miggy actually he kind of listens, he kind of respects Shinichi. You know, he's not forcing him to do what he doesn't want to do. So like, okay, you don't want to use this good plan. Well, then we're gonna use more risky plan. And for that, my brah, you have to take that stick and stick it into this man's butthole. You know, yourself. We have to fight together. And I mean, okay, that was the choice of Steins Gate. And Morano's like, stay with me. Did you forget? Tries to stop him, but no, girl, your man is on a mission. He's gonna beat this monster. I really like the music. I've said that quite a few times. I like the music. I like how they. This is like so. This whole episode was so tense. I felt like I'm like sitting on a line. Your Japanese is really good, yeah. My Japanese is also getting better. I'm like sugoi Nihonjin. Something, something. Stay in line. Uh-huh. What separates us? hmm And yeah, so basically, together they're stronger than normal parasites, right? Because the parasite controls everything. He controls himself and he controls the body. While here, the body controls itself. And the body can also wield uh, dangerous objects, you know? And they're like, okay, we're gonna fight together. He's already killed two of our kind, yeah. 3 meters. Yeah, and motherfucker arrives. I wonder if anyone saw him doing that, you know, jump from the window from the one store to another store. Store. What's it called? It's like store. Man, I'm getting stupid. 2 episodes a day is too much. And 2 discussions. Floor, goddamn store. I mean story, yeah, I mean floor, floor. And that's the end. They're like, okay, we're gonna fight. Drum and bass starts playing, and the end. Have fun doing the discussion. And I actually had fun doing this. I mean, I like discussions. I would like to see the anime as well. Um, but I suppose not today. Not today, because I have to do a lot of stuff with the videos as well. And tomorrow we're gonna see people fighting. I wonder how it's gonna go because, well, yeah. This A guy, was very, very open with his intentions, and everyone saw him. Everyone saw him. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the discussion. Oh, see you in the next episode, which is gonna be tomorrow. Bye bye.